Over the past few years, China has completely transformed the world of modern infrastructure. From futuristic cities to sky-high expressways, China has turned imagination into reality. But among all these mega projects, one thing shines the brightest: China's unbelievable mega bridges. These bridges aren't just pathways connecting to places. They are the symbol of China's engineering power, the proof of what a nation can achieve when it refuses to accept limits. World leaders, even the President of the United States, have been shocked by these achievements. So what's the secret? How is China pulling off engineering victories that the world once thought were impossible? And why is everyone so stunned? Today, we lines look at 8 of China's most extraordinary mega bridges, structures that prove humans can build far beyond imagination. And trust me, when you reach number 1, you'll understand why the world is watching China so closely. 8. The road to heaven. Imagine a highway that climbs straight into the clouds. Sounds impossible, right? But China made it real. The Jiaxi Highway, known as the Western Road to Heaven, stretches 240 kilometers through some of the toughest mountains and valleys on Earth. It rises from 600 meters above sea level to 3,200 meters, meaning for every kilometer, the elevation climbs 7 meters. Absolute engineering madness. Built from 2007 to 2012, this project cost billions and includes dozens of bridges, tunnels, and massive viaducts carved through mountains. The biggest highlight: the Ganji Bridge, to 10,800 meters long, sitting at an elevation of 2,500 meters, the world's first interlocking reinforced concrete beam bridge, and along the same route is the Baipanjiang Bridge, the tallest in the world, hanging 565 meters above a deep valley. Driving here feels like you're heading straight into the sky. 7. The Endless Bridge, Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Mega Link, a $20 billion project. 10 years of construction, one masterpiece. The Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge is 55 kilometers long, stretching across the open sea. Construction began in 2009 and finished in 2018. It cut travel time between Hong Kong and Macau from 3 hours to just 30 minutes. 3 separate engineering systems work together: a giant offshore sea bridge, a fully underwater tunnel, multiple link bridges. Engineers designed it to survive typhoons, tsunamis, earthquakes, and even collisions from 300,000-ton ships. This isn't just engineering. It's China saying to the world, if you call it impossible, we will prove it possible. 6. The Celestial Bridge, a bridge that disappears into the clouds. Built in Guizhou province, this bridge stretches nearly 1 kilometer across a massive valley. Construction took place between 2016 and 2019. Its main tower is 330 meters tall to 30 meters taller than the Eiffel Tower. Dozens of giant suspension cables stretch across the horizon, creating a scene that looks like a gateway to the future. This project cost around $215 million, but it transformed the entire region. Travel became fast, remote villages connected, poverty dropped drastically. Driving on this bridge feels like floating above the world. 5. The Floating Bridge, located in Yunnan province. This bridge looks like it's hanging in midair. About 800 meters long, it's made of steel and concrete, built across a dangerously deep valley. The magic: a single 150-meter central tower supports the entire structure. Just one tower, only 2 anchor points, and yet the bridge remains perfectly stable. Built from 2019 to 2022, this route completely changed transportation in the region, adding tunnels and smooth passages through mountains. But driving here isn't for the faint-hearted. Look down and you'll see nothing but endless air beneath you. For the Lion Bridge, Cananzan Interchange, one of the most complex road interchanges ever built. 5 levels, 20 routes, 3 highways cutting across each other. Located in Chongqing, this massive structure took 8 years to build, 2009 to 2017, and cost nearly $230 million. With twisting roads, stacked bridges, and constant movement, it looks like a 3D maze of the future. Even GPS gets confused here. One wrong turn and you might keep circling for hours. But if you follow the signs correctly, engineers claim it's surprisingly easy to navigate. It's not just an interchange, it's a masterpiece of modern urban design. 3. The Desert Bridge. Imagine a railway cutting through one of Earth's harshest deserts, where sandstorms attack constantly, temperatures swing wildly, and the sand swallows everything. China built this masterpiece along the Houghton railway line. 5 giant elevated bridges stand on 430 for prefabricated pillars. Nearly 50 kilometers of track is lifted above the sand, but China used a genius trick. They planted 13 million desert plants along both sides to stop sandstorms, turning an entire desert into a protective green belt. Construction began in 2018, and the 825 kilometers railway opened in 2022. Trains now race at 120 kilometers per hour across the desert, like a mirage becoming real. To the Dragon Bridge, a 3-layered highway wrapped around a mountain like a giant steel dragon. Built on Tianlong Mountain, this structure is 350 meters tall, made from over 7,000 tons of steel. Its design follows the natural shape of the mountain, twisting, curving, and wrapping like a mythical creature. The shocking part: China completed it in just 1 year, from March 2018 to May 2019. Instead of cutting tunnels deep into the mountain, engineers shaped the road around it, saving huge amounts of time and money. Culturally, dragons symbolize power and protection in China. This bridge is not just engineering, it's symbolism brought to life. Driving here feels like riding on the back of a steel dragon. 1. The Tianjin Eye, the bridge with a Ferris wheel, the world's first bridge with a giant Ferris wheel built directly on top of it. This unbelievable structure in Tianjin City features a 120-meter-tall wheel, 48 cabins capacity for about 768 people per hour. A 30-minute full rotation construction began in 2007, and the bridge opened the same year. The Ferris wheel opened in 2008 after extremely strict safety checks. At night, the entire wheel glows with colorful lights reflecting on the river below, creating a breathtaking view for tourists and locals. This bridge proves that China doesn't just build structures, it builds imagination. Who could think a Ferris wheel and a bridge could be combined and built perfectly? Today, we explored 8 mega bridges that pushed the boundaries of engineering. Bridges disappearing into clouds, bridges floating in the air, railways crossing deadly deserts, and steel dragons crawling across mountains. These are not just bridges. They are living examples of human capability, planning, and determination. Which mega bridge amazed you the most? Would you dare to drive on any of them? Tell us in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more unbelievable stories. See you in the next video.